Well, Nene here. How are you today? Today we're going to attempt the daytime smoky eye with the Revolution's Emily Wants tablet. So we're going to try that today and see how we can get a look out of that. I do what I call a daytime smoky eye. That way it's not too dark, not too overwhelming, and then you can always go in if you want to go out for the evening and you can darken it up, okay? So now, you know, I'm not a makeup artist or anything like that. I've just been doing makeup for, it seems like, forever, and so I've just created different things, my own, and I thought that I would do a little tutorial out of this Emily Wants Revolution palette because I love Emily on the YouTube channel. She is one of my favorites. And so we'll give this a try. So first of all, we're going to go in with the transition color, and we're going to go into Hobby. I love this Hobby color. These palettes are not that expensive. I believe this large one was $20, I believe, and the smaller one was $15. Lord, I really should get it together with the prices. But anyway, they're at Ulta and also at Revolution. Yeah, revolution.com. Yeah, I got mine at revolution.com because Ulta was out at the time. But so anyway, we're going to start with this Hobby as our transition color, and we'll take it right in here. And I always say take it slow because just build it up, because if you get too much, it's hard to take it off, but you can always build up for more and just keep blending and blending. I always go all the way into the inner crease, to the corner of the eye. It just looks better to me. Now I have hooded eyes, so I go a little bit higher to camouflage that hooded eye. We're just going to build this up because it's going to be your transition that you'll continue to go into to blend things in. I also have a blending brush that has nothing on it so that we can blend it at the end, because that's how we're going to get our daytime smoky look. Good thing about this Emily's Wants palette is that it is buildable, and like when you dip your brush into it, some of the colors you can get a bunch at the same time, so you'll want to knock it off, the darker colors. But the good thing about it really is that it is so blendable, and it's like when you get you dip your brush into it, it is not so overpowering when you put on these colors for your transitions and things like that. Okay, now that we have the Hobby on, I decided to pop right on over to Prayer, because everybody needs a little prayer in the morning. And we're going to just kind of deepen that center crease right there. I just thought this was a beautiful color to just kind of put right above the crease line there. Just makes a really pretty color right there to show above what we're going to put as your, so you won't need much of that, because that's a fairly pigmented color right there. It's a beautiful color. That Prayer is a beautiful color. Then for our smoky part of the eye, we're going to go into I'm sorry, my eyes, I'm sure I have my glasses. Side Hustle. And we're doing green, a green look because I have a green shirt on today. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to knock off some of that. And then we're going to put it right here on the outer part of the eye. And just kind of Go in circular motions and build that up a little bit right there. Just build it little by little. Putting it right there in the corner. It doesn't really hurt if you get it a little dark because we are going to blend that puppy. This palette does have a little bit of fallout. So you're going to want to make sure you have a brush ready. I had one right here for the fallout, and I do not know what I've done with it. So we'll find one here. For some reason. Okay, then you're going to take and put some right in the corner part of your eye. It's going to be right in here. So you put some here and here. So you're going to build that up a little bit. Because you're going to be, what we're going to be doing is we're going to work towards the center. We're going to make a crease line right through here, right through your crease, okay? You're going to want to tap this off because it does have, this color does have fallout. Quite a bit, in fact. Ouch, my elbow. Okay, so we're going to take and put this right in the crease. Just build it up slowly. You have to build them up. I found that some of these do not have much pigment. And that it's kind of hard to if you put them over certain colors, they just don't have much pigment. Of course, this is a shimmer, so, you know, I like putting shimmers in my crease. Okay, once we've built that up, then we're going to move to the we're going to go to Grateful. And right where you have the open part here, you're going to put Grateful right in that little spot there. You might try with your finger too. I've wet a brush. Finger seems to make it a little more shiny, but I just find that it doesn't have a whole lot of shine to it, and I don't know why. but that's okay. I just kind of wanted a light spot there. Then take your brush that you had hobby on. Go back over the top of that and bring that color back in there. And to blend it out a little. And then I'm going to take the prayer right above the green and kind of put a little bit of that color back in there, because they look so pretty next to each other like that. And then what I did was I took I don't think this has any, well, let's see. It's just a brush, a really thin brush like this that you can put under your eye. And I took that green from Side Hustle and I kind of put it as an eyeliner because it really looks good right there. I have a permanent black eyeliner on, but sometimes I like to enhance it with some colors and stuff. So if you just do that, you can do that with any eyeshadow. Looks fabulous if you do that. And then what I do is I'm going to do the lower lash line now. And you can just take any color. I have a green color, Laura Geller green. I love the Laura Geller eyeliners. They just glide on. So I'm going to put that on my waterline. Check on my dog and see what she was up to. Okay, so isn't that a beautiful color? It just goes right on the waterline. And then I took the Side Hustle and kind of just smudged it right along with that. Okay. Okay, and then take a really fluffy brush like this. And we're going to take, and I put just a touch of the cream. I mean, just a touch. Tap it off and just blend. Just softly, barely touch. Just barely touch the eye. Just, it's a light touch, just to kind of blend so that it's not an over. You don't want to like make it muddy, but because you want the colors to stay, but it's just so it's not overpowering for the daytime. Then just take a brush and go to the cream and put some under your brow. Then and see the eye look. It's just, and you can do it with whatever color you want. And there's different ways to do it too. You don't have to put that in the middle. You don't have to do the circle around the eye. You can just do the side, in the V. There's so many different ways to do it. Then you just apply mascara, falsies if you want. I only do falsies every so often, mostly for special occasions. When Halloween rolls around, I'm gonna do a Halloween look. And I have falsies to put on for that. And there you have it. It is the Daytime Smoky Eye by me, no one else. So it's my version, but it is a nice way to do a daytime smoky eye. Then you can just come home or take your stuff with you, darken it up for the evening. That is the Emily palette, the Once palette, and it's a really nice palette. It's easy to work with, blends wonderfully. You can build up the colors easily. It's a really wonderful palette. And anyway, I enjoyed doing this with you today. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by subscribing and clicking the like button below. And I thank you for being here and watching. And until next time, from my heart to yours, be blessed.